Brodee and Latty here with Hunter Hayes. Dude, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Nice. Well, welcome
great,
to Memphis.
Man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I started my day off right, man. I went over to Rendezvous and had some ribs.
That's right. So, that's a way to open your day.
Totally, dude.
You know, little ribs, action.
Yeah, healthy, balanced breakfast.
Absolutely.
Have you been to Memphis before?
I've been several times. I've only played here once, and it was earlier this year. It was for a St. Jude benefit.
Awesome.
It was a very quick gig. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to check out the town and do the Memphis stuff.
Right,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
You been to Graceland though?
Been to Graceland. I was fixing to say that, dude. Yeah, been to Graceland. Checked it out. The favorite part was the car museum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you walk through the plane and
collection, man? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Wanted, gold. 2 million copies. I mean, it's like 1.9, like 666 something like on.
I know, man. We're
Wikipedia.
almost.
It's crazy.
That thing. It's nuts, man.
It's That's crazy. 2 million copies. I can't imagine selling 2 million of anything, let alone like Wanted. That's awesome.
Me either, actually. I'm still having a hard time processing it. It's unbelievable. It's like. It seems like just yesterday I wrote it and I was like, yeah, nobody's really gonna probably like this. It's like it was written for a specific girl, right? And at this one moment in my life where I was just like, yeah, this is probably too personal.
The 3 Grammys, but I want to dive into our 3 Grammy nominations.
Yeah,
right. I mean, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and count them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and count them,
dude.
And when you win, we want a little sign that I was right. So
Okay, like a tattoo, or just over your...
or just tap your arm.
So while you're giving your acceptance speech,
when you're accepting,
like
if
if I scratch my head,
that's it.
You'll know what's going on.
We'll know what's going on.
You got that's legit.
That's it. That's legit. Okay, that's the sign we're looking for.
Even if you have like a twig or something,
we're still counting.
Love it.
But the songwriting process? You said Wanted. That came from thinking about a girl and that whole situation.
Yeah.
Does it just come like, oh, this is the song, period, end of story, or like just 5 minutes, or is this like a drawn out process, months and months and months of working?
Yeah, some songs are rewrites after rewrites after rewrites after rewrites. I mean, it's insane. Some songs are quick. Wanted was quick.
Really?
Wanted was one of those songs that was just like,
how is that possible? Like,
well, when you got something to say, you say it quick. Think about it. When it's a conversation. That's the one thing I've been really focusing on lately in my songwriting is that, when you have something to say to someone,
right,
you say it quickly,
right,
you say it again, and then you repeat what you said the first time. You know what I mean? To make your point,
right? Absolutely.
And that's how songwriting has become for me. It's like I say what I want to say, I figure out other ways to say it, and then I use the chorus to say it again, and and then there you go. There's the song, and it's like. Wanted was not one of those. Wanted was one of those songs it was quickly written, and that gave me comfort in that it wasn't overthought.
Right.
It wasn't overly worked. It was just like a song. I wrote it. I'm in it. Every word, and
that was it.
And it didn't work, but it became a number one hit.
That's right.
Well, now how many girls called you right after that song came out and said, "Is that about me?
Is that about me?"
No, I mean there was definitely one girl who figured it out.
She knew,
and she had it, and when I texted her to say, "Wanted just went number one," she said, "You're welcome." So we have an excellent.
Do you have to pay her royalties now?
We have an excellently awkward friendship because of it. Yeah, for sure.
Chelsea, one of the listeners, she loves the new album
thanks, Chelsea.
Listening to it all the time. But she wants to know, Bieber got discovered on YouTube by Usher. How did this whole come about? I mean, with the stories of Idol now and
how much time do you have?
was it a hard process? I mean, like how did that whole thing happen?
It comes from this. I was interested in music as a kid. My family's not musical, but I was, and I'm an only child. So my parents gave me gifts for Christmas, and they were always instruments. Because I wanted more instruments. I wanted more stuff, and I was a total geek, so I devoted my life to it, and I would play every weekend. I had gigs, 3 to 4 gigs a weekend. I was in school during the week, did my gigs on the weekend. Every year, we'd go out and do fairs and festivals in Louisiana. It led to songwriting, which led to me going into the studio or building a little studio in my house and stuff like that. And it was an obsession in which I could write, studio, live, all this stuff would circulate basically and make this thing that I love. And it started with trips to Nashville, meeting with people, and then it went on to signing a publishing deal, so I was writing for a living.
Yeah.
Then signing a record deal, so I was making the record, and then now touring with everybody and doing our own tours. Yeah, it's just it's a long version of that, but I figured I'd give you the sort of
the little snippet of it.
Style.
You're from Louisiana, right?
Right.
Now, a lot of women here in the South, they're big football fans. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your football team? Are you an LSU fan?
I am. I am an LSU fan. Yeah, LSU. Because a lot of my friends actually went to LSU. My best friends actually went to LSU. So
Hottie tight.
Well,
Interview
over.
over.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the show.
Nice.
But there is no denying the fact that SEC women are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there's no denying that fact.
Absolutely.
Southern women just have it going on. That being said, you went on tour with Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
How was that whole experience? I mean, now she's dating all of but
I
come
have
on.
to say, of all the segues I've seen, of all the transitions I've seen from topic to topic, that was something. That was a blast. The tour with Taylor was a blast. She was the first person to, before I even had a single out, she was like, "Yeah, okay, come on tour." Like before I had anything, like
Wow.
total faith, like, "No, I believe in you" kind of thing. And she did that with several people on that tour. She had a lot of different opening acts, and it was a chance for all of us to kind of get heard.
Now, because you're famous, though, is she attainable?
Famous? Am I famous? That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the king of the CMAs this year, man. I mean, that was awesome. But I mean, is she like somebody now that you would date, or is there?
I see her very much as my first boss.
Okay,
and,
there you go.
And we have a great supportive friendship. Like when I got the 3 Grammy nominations, I definitely got a through the message grapevine of congratulations, and she's been really supportive ever since the tour, and has just been kind of a champion, which is really cool for somebody like that
cool.
to remember you like that,
Yeah.
to think about it, it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So who's like the celebrity crush right now?
Because everyone has.
Everybody has one. Mine,
Everyone's got
Hayden
one.
Panettiere. I mean,
Megan
hands
Fox. Who's yours?
Yeah.
He's like, do I really want to go here?
I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so Emma Watson is definitely
Emma Watson.
somebody I'd like to hang out with and talk to.
Now, since you're like, celebrity, I mean, come on, you saw all these records. You know people. You know people in the
Oh yeah,
business.
since I saw these records,
So-
since I'm like
Well,
2 million.
Is it easier for a guy like you to maybe get a relationship with like Emma
Emma Watson
or somebody?
No, because I'm incredibly awkward.
So you can't hook me up with Megan Fox.
I don't know her person. I don't know her.
We can maybe make a call, right? No.
Yeah, no. I've met Hayden. She was cool. She was very nice. Very, very nice.
Don't rub that in.
No. I'm just saying. I just
Did
met
you
her
meet
at
her
an
in
award
Nashville
show.
while she was filming?
What's that?
Did you meet her in Nashville while she was
Yeah, I
filming
met her
the show?
at the CMAs.
Okay.
Very briefly. Actually, I'm very shy and very awkward and very, just because I love doing the music thing so much. It's like I have to work really hard to not be like super nervous in front of.
Yeah.
It's very, very weird for me.
Well-
I'm naturally very shy. That's my problem, and I'm a total geek. and
But
I'll
you
admit
can
it.
do your thing, man, and that's I think what most
Thank
people
you.
appreciate. And
Appreciate
man,
that.
we can't wait to see more out of you, man.
Thank you, man.
It's a blast, pleasure. Yeah, thanks for having us on the tour bus.
Thanks for coming, hey,
Excellent.
man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Welcome
you,
to
brother.
the Espresso. That's what we call this.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hunter Hayes. Shut a big fly.